Good morning, students. How do you do? Hope you are fine. So this is the fourth chapter in series of our online lecture, and now I am %% sure that you are now well acquainted with my style of teaching. We always give 1 minute to the picture given at the top. And here you can see the picture, which is very simple to interpret. That is, it's a rat trap, and the title of the story too is the rat trap, Choohe Dani. Bachcho, it's a very simple story, and a story which is told in a form of a fairy tale. I call it a fairy tale. And what does exactly fairy tale means is that a chapter when it starts with once upon a time there was a king, and then he fall in love with a princess, and then princess was taken away by a big monster, and like that. So something imaginary, fictitious taking place, but of course having a good moral, good belief, good message behind the story is always there. So here also it's not merely a simple story. Of course, enjoy this story, and at the same time remember that it too will give you a deep meaning. What deep meaning it conveys? What exactly the rat trap conveys the meaning? The author simply wants to use the word rat trap as a choohedani or a snare or a sort of a catch to catch a rat, or is it having some philosophical meaning? To know the answers to all these questions, we will have to read the story. And before we start reading the story, let us first read about the author, The Rat Trap. Written by Selma Lagerlöf, born in 1858-1940, was a Swedish writer whose stories have been translated into many languages. A universal theme runs through all of them: a belief that the essential goodness in a human being can be awakened through understanding and love. Bachcho, very important thing, and at the same time a theme, and a theme which is universal and that runs in all her writings. That is a belief that the essential goodness in a human being can be awakened through understanding and love. Bachcho, every human being is good. हर इंसान अच्छा होता है, and that essential goodness in him can be awakened through understanding and love. This story is set amidst the mines of Sweden, rich in iron ore, which figure large in the history and legends of that country. So it's a Swedish story, and Sweden is famous for its mining industry. Mines are there, बच्चों, mines बहुत सारी हैं Sweden में, and these mines are rich in iron ore. So this story was set up in Sweden, which figure large in the history and legends of that country. The story is told somewhat in the manner of a fairy tale. Okay, bachcho? So before we start the story, let us say for a minute, think about the theme. The writer talks about the essential goodness in human being, and at the same time he says that it can be awakened through love and understanding. And at the same time, this rat trap also conveys a theme, that is trap of material benefit. That is trap of material benefit, material, material benefit, that most human beings are prone, P-R-O-N-E, prone to fall into. Okay? And it's a human tendency also to redeem oneself from dishonest ways. So what exactly happens in the story? To know all these answers to the question, we will start with the story which is written in a form of a fairy tale. Okay?